Alright, we're back. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Fuck, 1 tin bar? One tin bar. You're an idiot. Did you have the stream muted?
I kind of did.
GG there, buddy.
Oops.
GG there, buddy.
on me.
Like, mute stream! Oh wait, never mind, I turned the volume off. Whoops.
Oops. Well, at least no one's here to, like, see it, so...
Oh yeah. I mean, there's only... Hold on. Let me find out exactly what the viewership is. I mean, I'm sure, like, not everybody actually went and clicked on Shark Stream. There's got to be, like, at least 5 or 6 people still sitting in here.
Yeah.
Because there always is.
Oh, definitely. Like Icarus, who just flat out said, I hate that guy.
Yep. Okay, let's see if Charles increased the PTGs over here. Low storage. What are you talking about, low storage? He forgot to set those up. Whoops.
Whoops.
Yeah. There we go. Alright, that should work now. Okay. It's so funny because you're like, mute stream. I'm like, you're an idiot. And you're like, shut up.
Yeah. I thought I got you. I thought I got you.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Alright, so let's see what we need next. We need 25 experimental pods, 45... we need 25 ultimate, 45 simplified, and 50 basic. So, what have we got on us? Well... I don't think we have actually any of those pods. We don't. Well, we got a bunch of titanium on us right now, so how about we just go ahead and... We'll start with the titanium. Let's see if we have any plates on us. We have a couple. Not that it's really going to matter too much. Okay, and then let's go harvest up everything. Yep, that was all full. Oh, I'm sleepy now. After all that pizza. I totally overate.
Oh, God.
I had 4 slices. That's half a pizza.
Jeez.
Half a large pizza. But, you know, I haven't eaten all day, so...
Yeah.
It's like I only have one meal a day, but when I do, I engorge the shit out of myself. And now, like, my stomach feels like just like it's exploding out of me. And I'm all like sleepy now.
Oh God.
Okay, so the titanium's coming in good. Now I know that we ran out of nickel. This should be... This has got to be fucking empty by now. Somebody botched that. What did it say? Oh, damn it, I just missed it. Oh yeah, 238 left. Oh yeah, that nickel's pretty much gone. I just really don't feel like moving it. No. I don't want to do any Sky Wars right now. I'm coming down right now, so like, I've been streaming for well over probably 7 hours, 8 hours at this point. No, it's been about 6.5. But I'm starting to feel the duration, so to speak. And I suspect it's not just streaming. I'm suspecting it's also the fact that I haven't any decent sleep the last couple of days.
Jeez.
Well, last night was okay. I mean, all things considered, you know how my sleep schedule's been.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, I swear, I feel like I'm gonna fucking vomit, dude. I'm so full. Oh, why did I do this to myself? Cause I'm an idiot, that's why. Cause I'm an idiot.
Not a smart man.
I need to set that nickel line back up. Not the nickel back. I need to set that nickel line back up. I've got 391 nickel on me right now. That's not enough to last.
Nickelback.
Yep. The problem is I don't have enough power to transfer down there. Okay, and if I want to set up the nickel line, I'm gonna have to make Mark II lasers, and I can't afford that. Well, I could afford it, but the moment that I pay for it, I can't continue doing any of my research. My research has to stop. Speaking of which, we should see if we can get a refinery up and get a turbine. That's probably a good idea. Actually, that was the other thing we wanted to do, was go get that crystal. Which one was it? Refinery vat component. 3x3x3, so it's what, 27 total? So here's the interesting thing. I need to power the vat in order to do the refinery stuff in order to make the turbine, because I have to make plastic pellets and I have to make them out of biomass. If said individual, who we will remain unnamed at this time, went and got all the stuff for us that we needed in order to make the plastic pellets, aka the biomass, then we're good. And if they didn't, then we're going to have to go hunt down biomass. But what's cool is that right now, I'm about 1 second away from having a fully functional refinery. Which is a big, 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 big step for us in the right direction. Big step. Okay. I can't even quite describe how important this is. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh my god. You're kidding me.
Problem?
Oh my god.
Oh?
Oh, okay. It's a little expensive. A little more costly than I'm used to. It used to be 1 biomass equaled 1 plastic pellet. Now it's 25.
Oh god.
So I had suspected, because we need something like 200 plastic pellets to make the turbine. So I was under the impression that we had plenty of plastic pellets. No.
Nope.
No. No. Not even fucking close. Wow. We did actually research the turbine shit, didn't we? We did. Well, where the fuck is it? It's supposed to be in power, right?
God, I love that Greg mode.
So even though I've done the research for the turbine stuff, I don't actually see it here. I've got the refinery stuff. Oh, come the fuck on. Where the fuck is... I actually paid for the research. Are you kidding me? Is it... Are you gonna tell me that there's no turbines in Greg mode? I hadn't even considered that. I hadn't even considered that because all of our efforts were working up to... I mean, that means I just, like, wasted, like, 1,000 resources on something that was never going to be possible.
Oh.
Additionally, it means that And the recipes were here. I did actually buy them and pay for them. So...
GG?
I've got the refinery stuff. Okay, which makes no sense, because what's the point of having the refinery stuff without the turbine stuff? Well, unless... Well, the refinery stuff you also need for missiles. So maybe they're thinking you're just going to make a bunch of missiles? I don't even know what to do right now. I mean, it should be down here at the bottom here somewhere, if I recall correctly. I'm just praying to God that I've just missed it like 4 times. You know. But it's just not here anywhere. Was I mistaken? I mean, I'm actually gonna have to go back in my past broadcast just to make sure that I did actually click on it.
Gotta love the Grig mode.
Now I gotta find it. I don't see turbines in here. There's the refinery controller. There's the vat, and there's the jetpack. I was pretty sure that this was the upgrade that unlocks turbines. So, seriously, like, what the fuck here? Has it been moved to something else? Jet turbine housing, generator, and jet turbine intake are both part of hydrocarbon recombination, which is the research that we completed. So, what the fuck?
GG, Grig mode.
I don't even know, man. Like, is that old? Is that old? You know? Because it didn't unlock it, that's for sure. Alright, what's the one that I'm doing right now? I'm doing Advanced Power Grid. Which isn't even listed here. You do need advanced power grid. Okay. You gotta have both of them. Doing the hydrocarbon one unlocks advanced power grid and allows you to get advanced power grid, which gives you turbines. Okay. So, we're okay. We are on track. Fuck this song. They really need to just take that song out of there. Okay. Well, that's 6, so we're all good there. You can actually hear when you swallow.
Oh, don't tell me. It's going sensitive again.
Well, don't rub the tip so much. Ah.
God damn it, I hate you.
Happy birthday!
Fucking goddamn.
Alright, so when that one's done, what's the next one? We need the simplified, which are tin, or we can do the copper ones. It doesn't really fucking matter. We don't have enough resources for either of them. Actually, we have enough primary PCBs, I think, for the tin ones, so let's give that a shot. And we're bringing in double the amount of tin right now, so we can make at least 10. Right, how many do we need? 45. Oh, fucking wonderful. Yeah, that's, okay, so it's 45 times 6. So that's 270 bars is how much I need at a minimum just for the plates. Just for the plates. Right? And I still feel like we're bringing in tin too fucking slow. Why the hell does that one not move them over? They're supposed to move into the center hopper. It's so weird. I get about 200 right now, so we're just going to start making them. You know, just use every little bit of tin we got. And then we're going to go down and we're going to give a little pep talk to our tin manufacturing facility here and just make sure everything's okay. And, you know, the boys are all satisfied and the hookers were good last night to them. And, you know, the huge, guys, the huge. Storage full, storage full, storage full. That all looks good. Yeah. Yeah, that all looks like it's flowing like the semen out of a prostitute's panties, you know. So I don't know what's going wrong here. How's the incoming hopper here? Man, I tell you what, these constant requirements got me sweating like a whore in church, guys. This is no good. Like, one of these days we gotta come to like even terms on some of these requirements. Come on, get up there, you son of a bitch! Oh, it's like dragging an old fucking guy up the Himalayas. Fuck. Or dragging me away from the ice cream. Both of those are good analogies, I think. Alright, coal looks good. I think the secondary iron line's a little limp, though. I'm wondering if that's a power thing. I gotta go down and check and see how Timmy's got this set up. I mean Charles. Okay, so he's got two separate setups here. One for coal, and one little itty-bitty-bitty one for tin. How big is this tin vein? I thought this tin vein was, like, fucking huge. It is, it's 1 million. So why are we, like, fucking, like, Chinese laundromatting this shit?
What the hell's with the analogies today?
I don't know, man. I just felt like it. I mean, you at least get that one, right? Even though you've never been to a Chinese laundry probably in your life.
No.
You can just kind of figure that one out. You're just like... That's got an antimatter fucking drill head in it. So... that shit should be coming out of there like fucking super... I can't see shit with all these lights. It's fucking full, that's why. Wait a minute. He's got one fucking slow conveyor in here, that's why. That's hilarious. He just forgot to replace one conveyor. That's all it took. So, like, it was dragging out of there, like, super fucking slow. That's kind of funny. Seriously, it's like I'm so disappointed with our tin line. It's like when you go to a buffet and there's like that one really fat guy and he's been wandering around the buffet for like 15 minutes. You're just disappointed. You know, you don't even know that guy, but you're just disappointed. You're just like,
in him?
Would you just fucking sit down and eat your fucking food? You know, you're supposed to go around the buffet one time, right? That's how it is. When you pass an item, it's too late to turn around and go back. You know, you just go, okay, well I missed it, and you know I'll eat a little less, and if I feel like going to get a second plate, then that's fine. But no, the fat guy, he just wanders in circles. Like, there's some little kid who wants to get to the pizza, and the fat guy's standing in front of the pizza, and he's just like, should I get that? He's already got a mountain of food on his plate, you know? The plate's like this tall, you know, and you're just like, where are you gonna put that? Where are you gonna put... You're eating with your eyes now. You're not eating with your body anymore. Oh. It's nothing stranger than watching a fat guy spit out bones that, you know, came from the buffalo wings that was inside his pizza that he wrapped it in. It's weird. So, it's terrible. Yo, what's up, Killshot? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Oh, God. Alright, why did we come back here? We came back here for something. We needed something. Was it... I think it was conveyors. Yeah. We're gonna make like 5 or 6 more conveyors, and... I seem to keep leaving my, like, secondary... manufacturing plant. There we go. I need to keep that bastard in my inventory, like, all the time. I was in a car crash, so not good. Okay, well, first off, you gotta specify kill shot. Now, mind you, I can make a lot of assumptions when somebody says, I was in a car crash, but who knows? Maybe you're in, like, one of those, like, derby guys, you know, the crash of derby guys, okay? In which case, that statement doesn't hold a lot of weight, you know? But if you're not one of those guys, or like a professional NASCAR driver, then, you know, it might be slightly more, like, you know, vital or bad. So it's kind of important to kind of, like, you know, let us know. But like, no, dude, I've never done any of that. Oh, okay, well in that case that sucks, and I'm sorry. But I just, you know, I gotta know, you know. I was going home and a car T-boned me. Well, that sucks. Although, you know, when's the last time we had a really good T-bone? I can't remember last time I had a really good steak. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Kill shot would be a better question. Instead of me, like, fat guy rambling off about food again. You know, these These things happen. Are you okay? Now, obviously, you're here, and you didn't say I'm dead, so I'm just going to naturally assume that you're fine, or at least are alive. Any broken bones? Any? I mean, it still sucks that you're going to be without your car until the car insurance fixes it, which will be like months. But you know, at least you're alive. I'm going to write a book, Things Not to Do After a Car Accident. Number 1, Pilates. Alright, that's like a hell of a lot better. Fucking excuse me? 60 to 70 miles an hour. What kind of car do you drive, Killshot? If you don't mind me asking. Not that it's, like, personally verifiable information, so I can't imagine why you'd care. And what was the person driving? Give us the rundown here. Because that's not... That's no longer a fender bender, which is what I was imagining. That's kind of a major accident. When you come in here from now on, you need to say, I was in a major car accident when you say that. Not just, I was in a car crash. Because a car crash could be, somebody scraped my car in a parking lot, or I flew off the highway at 199 miles an hour in my Lamborghini. There's kind of a stretch there in the imagination. I have a tendency to think most people are exaggerating and kind of lean toward the someone scratched my bumper. But you got T-boned by somebody doing 60 to 70 miles an hour. How are you not in the hospital?
I'm more confused why he came here after.
Well, hold on. First off, we haven't seen Killshot since yesterday, so technically speaking, he could have been in the hospital all night, or he could still be in the hospital on his mobile device.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm only bruised,
And that's
he said.
true.
I'm expecting the next words out of his mouth to be, I drive a tank. I drive an M1A1 Abrams. That's my car of choice for the daily drive, the daily commute. You know, Maryland's a bitch. Fair enough.
2014 Impala, and he was driving a car that I think was a sedan.
Okay, so that makes more sense. So basically, Kia Rio smashed into you at 60 miles an hour, and you drive a tank, which is what a fucking Impala is, basically. Although the new Impalas are very nice. It really sucks that your Impala got fucked up, because those are quite nice. Why are you not fucking... It's so weird that they just sit in that hopper, that one hopper. It's so weird. I don't... I'm thinking about just getting rid of that damn hopper. Whatever. We got about 12 pods left in there, so we need about 15 more. Plenty of PCBs. We just need a fuck ton more plates, which we can't make because we don't have any tin bars, because the bars were coming out of that damn hopper like super duper duper slow. They come up here a hell of a lot faster now, though. I think God spared me today. It happened like 2 hours ago. Why is it that if somebody's getting beaten to death, they go, "Dear God, why?" And the moment a bullet passed by them but didn't kill them, all of a sudden it was because God had a plan. Oh. You know, I always, whenever it comes to religious things, I always revert back to George, is it Carlton? Help me out here. The comedian? Carlin? George Carlin. Who says, you know, if you tell people there's a man in the sky, millions of people believe you, but the moment you tell them the paint is wet, everybody has to fucking touch it.
It's very true.
Yo, what's up, Zach? No problem, Cryptic. Okay, Killshot, you do realize the next thing you're going to have to do is throw up pictures of the damage of these cars on Imager. That way we can all oogle them, right? Or ogle them would be more correct. Sorry I ogled you. You're forgiven, but only because you stammered. Ho! Ho! Battle! Somebody's... that was a terrible way to spell the word points. Yeah, let's go for it. That's a bit dangerous, but let's get dangerous.
I might not make it.
I need that as a quote. I need that as a quote. I gotta get that later. Let's Get Dangerous by Darkwing Duck. Oh yeah. We have to... What the fuck? Oh, fucking... Can't believe that didn't kill me. I actually... Like, I just dropped like 200 feet. And it didn't kill me.
How?
I don't know. This guy's got some really springy legs, apparently.
I'm not gonna make the battle. I'm gonna have to reload the page.
Why do I feel like nothing here is moving? What drill heads are in this where, like, nothing's really working very hard, is it? I mean, there's 2 lasers down here. I should have, like, at least one higher level drill motor in here instead of these 6 speeds. Okay, yeah, we are just batting a million with this grappling hook today, guys. I tell you what, batting a million. Oh God, just got turned around. That's all. It should be up there, right? No. Okay, I've clearly gotten lost here in like 2 seconds. Now there's the titanium. Okay. No, that's not the titanium, that's the gold. Okay, so it should be... Oh. Okay, so somehow that up there connects to another set of caverns. That's new information and very interesting. Oh, yeah! Get it, get it, get it! Did you ever go check out those crystals at the flat part of the staircase? I did, Charles. Oh, no, 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 no. I actually have my own little crystal set up which I actually need to go check on, which is right over here. However, the next important thing for us to get, other than crystals, is going to be biomass. I wish I'd been getting these crystals, like, from a long time ago, because we are going to need a lot of crystal and a lot of biomass. Biomass especially. We need some kind of transport system for biomass. It's going to be, like, super, super impressive. Mine is bigger. Oh, jeez. And the first penis joke of the day goes to Charles. Always a gentleman, that one. Always a gentleman with that lad. Alright, alright. Let's not get too fancy here, boys. We're out of fucking tin again. We're bringing in the bars at an okay rate now that I fixed the mistake, as we'll call it. We're just gonna go check on it again. Sure, I come over here. Now you start working, huh? I get it. Slack ass. Yeah, now it's running out of power. Yeah, four PTGs are not enough to drive an antimatter drill. We have got to get the turbines as quickly as fucking possible. And get off these damn PTGs. Question, how do you get the follower notification to show up on stream for when somebody follows you? Zach, it's called Twitch alerts, man. Twitch alerts.
Yep.
We need biomass. If I recall correctly, biomass is fucking purple. So we need to see how far down we can go. Let me guess, I have no coal, do I? I don't have any coal. Oh! Smart man, he just turned it. Well, here's coal. We'll just dig up some. Or we could just die. Dying works too. That's such a cheat. That is such a cheat.
You cheating?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm totally cheating.
What are you doing?
Well, if you do slash AFK, it'll just take you back to the base. Because it tries to fly around your base.
Wow. Oh.
So whenever I want to go back to base, I just do that now. I mean, why the fuck would I do anything else? It works perfectly. You can teleport too and do slash kill. Yeah, but Trank, who needs to do all that shit? This is like slash AFK is like instantaneous. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's no. There's zero wait time for it. That's the best part about it. There's zero wait time. You just do slash AFK and bam, you're AFK. Hacks. Yeah, I don't care what you think. Ah! That's 10. Okay, we're actually only down. Wow, we're not nearly as far down as I thought we were. Getting into the cold caverns here. Why? What is all this? Why did you move forward before going back down? I'm sure there was probably a reason. I'm just confused by it, that's all. Dude, Charles has been building a fucking labyrinth down here. Oh, that's worthless. It's 200k gold. Doesn't matter. We'll never need gold again. Okay, so we went down to about into the darkness. Okay, cavern. How far down are we? We're about 350. This is probably a good place to start. That's coal? Shit. Oh, that's right. It's like bright purple, isn't it? I thought that was the right color. Hold on here. Trank, I don't care about fucking it sending AFK data. I mean, seriously, I can't imagine a single person who would care about that. Now see there, that's a reason for concern. That's a valid oh fuck reason in my opinion. That's like a oh wait a minute here. That's not good. That's very bad in fact. I think that would be something where I would go, yeah, let's not fuck with that. But until it happens to me, I'm just gonna keep going as I go. You know, do what I do.
Yep.
You know what they say, sometimes you just gotta break it yourself.
Yep.
Really, this deep I'm hitting coal? This deep I'm hitting coal. Well, I guess you can hit coal pretty much anywhere, so... I guess that's to be expected. Question is can I go around it? Sweet intern interview on Thursday. Oh, good, Zach. You know, I actually need some coal, so let's just take this. Remember, hives only grow in this game if you feed them. Or am I wrong in that? Because I hear them grow all the damn time. I know the noise, the sound for when they're growing, but we don't ever feed them. Do they just naturally grow over time, slowly? Do they have like a natural growth time to them? I can only assume that they do because they are growing. I just found one that was a 25 block radius. Well, in my previous world, I had one that was pretty fucking huge. You know what? Should we go down to 500 before we start looking for biomass? Biomass is bright purple. Right? And I don't see any bright purple here. That's coal. Yeah, there's no bright purple, so there's nothing, there's no biomass here. I'm actually surprised nobody's asked me why I'm digging 45-degree tunnels. You know, digging 45-degree tunnels is fucking stupid, don't you? Yes.
Yes.
I literally wouldn't even be able to complain about that comment. I would just go, yeah, I know. Staircase to do the minecarts easier. That's exactly right. You know, how funny is that? Somebody actually just mentioned it as I mentioned it. Like the exact same time, but instead of calling it a stupid idea, they actually said, that's a good idea. I should do that. How awesome is that?
That's amazing.
I think I've somehow raised the height of this more than I should have. I don't know exactly when I did it, but... Oh, right there. That's where it went. Okay. I think we're gonna make a turn here. Yeah, we're gonna make a turn here. Start from the bottom and work your way up. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. Yeah, Meridian, I made one a long time ago. Oh. Wait. When the fuck did an auto excavator... Are we talking about the same fucking thing? Because an auto excavator only digs up. Yeah, but you said equals minecart friendly. It's not minecart friendly at all. It's in fact the opposite of minecart friendly. It's super minecart unfriendly. I'm really confused with what's going on here, guys. Are we talking about the same thing? The excavator?
I don't even know anymore.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. You guys are actually talking in fucking programming language. Fucking nerds. Can you feel the irony there? Anybody? Can anybody feel the irony in that statement? Oh, jeez, that's hilarious. That's another one I need to get. Is like the John Holmes Superman one.
Oh,
You're having an image problem. I get it. You're fucking boring. It's 'cause you're lame with your nerd hair. Fucking Superman. Exactly. You're white bread. You're boring. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen that. Sorry, that's not John Holmes. That's Pete Holmes. John Holmes is a porn star. My apologies. Always get those two mixed up. Oh! Big ol'. Okay. Yeah. Why, hello, Cavern of Death. How are you today? Holy shit, this thing is... This cavern is ridiculously large. Well, tons of resources, but I don't see any purple. No, it's fine, guys. Listen to me, if you guys couldn't tell I'm being fucking sarcastic, then clearly the nerd level is too high. You're supposed to be able to identify sarcasm. You guys are sitting here watching me play a fucking engineering-based game. Okay? I'm an electronics technician who used to be an instructor for fucking 10 years. Give me a fucking break, man. We're all like engineers of some sort in this chat, right? Pretty much every single one of us. I don't know, like I can... Is that the bottom? I can't make out shit, man. Dude, this cavern is fucking huge, dude. It's like my dick.
I didn't need to know that.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I keep. You know what? You're absolutely right. Those looks you give me during breakfast are like getting really weird. Oh, okay. Dude, this has got to be like the biggest fucking cave I've ever come across. See, I thought that was ground right in front of me. That wasn't ground. Fucking biomass. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Biomass? No? No. The biggest cave on the fucking planet and no biomass. I find this... Wait a minute. That's fucking biomass. When the hell did it start pinging out that color? Biomass has always been purple. Biomass always pings out purple. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me just get like 2 feet away and then ping this bitch. And find out what it's pinging out as. It's pinging out as a blue. A blue? What the hell? It's never pinged out as a blue. It's always pinged out as a bright purple. Well, now I can't... Like, that looks like biomass there. Right? But how the fuck am I supposed to tell it apart from anything? That's actually biomass there, too. I've always... Okay, there's 400k right there. That's pretty good. I'm gonna bookmark this one. Waypoint this bitch. Now, here's the question. Can we get out of here alive? I'm guessing no. But I'm gonna pray. Oh, wait, what? Oh, God! There's actually a small upper cave system. Come on, tell me I got some biomass in here. How fucking kick-ass would that be? Oh, you know what? I just ran out of... No. Alright, we're gonna do one more ping. Wait, that's not biomass. That's like green. Okay, why did they... What the fuck? Who thought to change it from purple? I'll be right back. Small upper cave system. Well, we have biomass. Unfortunately, I didn't get to collect any of it. What about the waypoint? Yeah, it's for single player, Zach. Absolutely. Let's take a battery with us. A storage hopper. Or two. Do we have any transport pipe? We do. Cool. Let me check. I want to see if any of the basic PCBs. I don't. Don't have any basic PCBs. Do I have any... Do I have any ones? No, go fish. Do you have any sixes? But I do have copper plate. Okay, so I've got 180 copper plates, so we're just going to go ahead and add those in here, because he's obviously putting copper plate in here. So that'll really help us as far as the plates are concerned. And now I just check on the PCBs, which are pretty much empty. And then I'll go throw... No, we'll just call it like 60 in here. There we go. What tech am I researching now? Advanced... something or other.
Good. The capital, Toronto.
No. The capital of Canada is Ottawa.
Yeah, right. Do we look that stupid? Did you guys ever watch the show?
You construct a weapon. Look around you. Can you form some sort of rudimentary lathe?
No, Zach, you just hit the enter key. It's just the chat box. We are currently researching Advanced Power Grid 2. That way we can get to turbines. Because we all desperately want to get to some turbines. Okay, so now I'm about to do the most inefficient fucking thing on the planet. Now I have two options here. The first one is to dig a hole up 500 some meters, which I can do. I can do that. I'm not a fan of that idea. Not a fan of that idea one bit. Can you add sound bites to the board? Absolutely. These are all sound bites I've added, Shrek. I mean,
My worst nightmare involved a pack of rabid wolves. I was stuck somewhere in the Yukon, and there were tall, skinny rabbits, and they were drinking heavily.
If you test me, you will fail.
I love the soundboard, man. I can't wait to get more clips into it. And also, I want to get like a mounting plate so I can have it kind of up here on my right-hand side so I can hit it, you know, a little more easily than, you know, where I've got it right now under my desk. Sure, Shrek. And if I forget, make sure you remind me. Mark II only goes 64. I agree, Meridian. No, he's saying it should go 128. I've already talked to Icarus about the laser lines and my thoughts on the laser lines and pretty much how they're absolute bullshit in the distance that they transfer. He says, I'll take it into account. Okay, so here's one way to get biomass, which is to super dig the shit out of it, which is effective. However, it doesn't really get it. Okay? The other way to do it is like this, which is stupid, but more effective and efficient. This is the way I actually do crystal. Meridian, I completely agree with you. The way the thing I told DJ was by the time you get Mark III, it should be, or sorry, Mark IV. By the time you get Mark IV lasers, they should have infinite distance to them. So you line one up on one end, the other one will go down 1,000 meters. No problem. Or 512. Okay, some incredibly good distance. Okay, but you just make them super expensive. Because the hassle is actually setting them up. It's not the fact that they don't go far enough, it's just setting them up that's a bitch. And we hate setting them up. And he was like, well, what happens when you get down that far and it doesn't transfer? And I'm like, well, you know, then you're going to have to go back up and check your positioning. So what? You know, it's not that hard to go back up and check your positioning. You know, if somebody sets it up correctly, I mean, by the time you get to Mark IV, you've already set up so many laser lines. You're probably just replacing laser lines that are already there anyway. So it would just be better just to, you know, be able to tear out the old Mark I or Mark II and slap down your Mark IV, and then everything in the middle becomes reclaimed. Oh, what are you talking about, Icarus? You talking about the Mark IV batteries or the Mark V? The Mark Vs are super expensive. But Icarus, you have unlimited resources in this world. Okay? Nothing is actually expensive. You're just too lazy to set up another line. That's the fact. You could go and set up another line all day long. Like, I'm sitting here waiting on, I don't know, fucking probably nothing at this point, but, I mean, I could pull my head out of my ass and go set up another line if I really need to. And that will solve all my fucking problems. I just haven't done it. Are we talking about Greg mode? Scarce mode? What mode are we talking about here? I mean, by the time you get to that point, it should be so easy for you to move over to a new line. You know, it should be super, super simple to be like, oh, I'm at a 10. Well, I've already marked out where the next tin is because I have a colored pinger that tells me exactly where the tin is. I just need to dig between here and there. And hey, what do you know? They actually have lasers that'll do the digging for me. You know, he's handed you everything on a silver platter by the time you get to that level. It's the getting started that's difficult, and it's supposed to be difficult because the game wouldn't be fun or interesting if you could just start the game and bam, you're at Mark IV stuff, you know? Are you shitting me? Is that biomass, like, directly fucking underneath me? It is. Pretty close. Or not. Watch me follow this thing for like 300 feet. Okay, now it's starting to mess with me. I was anticipating that the biomass was going to get closer to me as I walk toward it, and it's just like slowly getting... Yeah, no kidding. I'm starting to figure that one out, Charles. Like, where the fuck is it? Is it still in this direction, like 300 feet? Like, is this fucking with me or something? Okay, I could not have been out this far. Okay, so mental note, that waypoint is pretty much worthless from here. Thank you, Trank. I will remember that for the future.
I'm not a smart man.
I realize it's Shrek, but I also made several turns. I should have made that last turn to the right instead of to the left. That way it kind of came back toward us instead of going away from us. Alright, there we go. Now we just gotta feed this fucker. And man, is it hungry. Please tell me Trump didn't actually win a state.
I think Trump has won. Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump have won the Republican and Democratic votes, so he might have won a state, yeah. But I'm guessing he probably paid. New Hampshire.
Well, not my problem. Not my problem. You fuckers stateside deal with that shit. Oh, did you already fill up, dude? Okay, let's keep juicing this thing. Apparently we are, Trank. Dude, I tell you what, I'd take Bernie Sanders over those two fucking idiots any day of the week.
Yep.
I mean, be honest, Bernie Sanders has got some unusual thoughts, but I think he's a hell of a lot better than the other two.
Definitely. It's either him or Trump. I'd rather take Bernie.
Sure. I mean, well, okay. Here's my thought process on the thing. Okay, we survived through Bush Jr., who was probably the dumbest fucking president that America's ever seen. Right?
Yep.
I can't imagine Trump's a whole hell of a lot worse than that. Oh, Cruz. Yeah, Cruz, like, he's a dipshit and an open racist. Wait. Is he a racist or a sexist? I can't remember.
Battle.
Yeah, his daughter won't even get within like 2 feet of him. She thinks he's a creepy fucker. Tried to give his daughter a kiss during a fucking rally, and she like fucking shoved him away.
Jeez.
I guess the thing is, Meridian, is that when you're getting those resources, it's a hell of a lot easier to spend them on stuff like that, because you don't need them as much until you've got the infrastructure set up. So when you're first mining nickel, gold, and titanium, you're not using them. You're really not. I mean, look, they're just sitting in my inventory. Besides using them for research, I'm not really using them for anything else. So it's kind of okay to spend them on, you know, getting things down there, because I'm still right now highly dependent on the tin and the iron and the copper. That's fucking awesome. Did that put me over 170? Ah, it didn't. The problem is, Icarus, is Trump doesn't give a fuck about anybody else but himself. This is like American politics. Did American... Okay, first off, let's be honest. It's not just American politics that are ridiculous. It's also the UK politics are pretty bad. Anybody in the UK will agree with me there.
All right, Ram. I'm gonna take off so I can go eat.
All right, man.
All right, you have a good one.
Yeah, I'll see you in like 8 minutes, right? You having what, crackers tonight? I think just about everybody's politics are highly praised compared to ours. I need a bunch of advanced machine blocks. How many advanced machine blocks am I actually going to need for this? I need to do the math real quick. It's 3 times 4 times 3, right? Let's try not to hit decimals. Right, so 36. I need 36 for this, which I'm probably not going to have the material for. Let's see how close we get. 36. And then I'm going to need another 9, I think, for... I'm going to need another 9, aren't I? Need steel bars. Now I need 36. And I need 36 plastic pellets, which I don't think I have. I have 11. Why the fuck are you full? Why is that set like that? I didn't want to make fuel. Yeah, Icarus, I made the reactor earlier, man. Thanks, guys. I have this strange feeling I need to go down to the biomass right now and start working on it and bringing it up here somehow. You know what I should have done? I shouldn't have left another fucking storage hopper down there. Okay, we're gonna go down there for now and get as much biomass as we possibly can. This is an incredibly slow way to go down. Are you into parkour? What kind of parkour are we talking about, Shrek? Like Minecraft parkour? Oh yeah, dude, I like parkour. Hey, Trank, if you're going to do some programming because you can't sleep, man, you ought to make me a new bot, dude. Something better than Ankbot. Wait, it says I like parkour in my bio. I think it's talking about Minecraft parkour, man. Yeah, dude, that's parkour day for the Minecraft server, man. We have a parkour plugin on the server. Well, that didn't really help, did it? Okay, well, we got here. We survived the drop. It wasn't a fun drop, but we survived it, so I actually don't have a different drill head, huh? Wow. Botched it. Botched it. Ah, wait a minute, wait a minute. But I've got one of these. I can make a drill head. I can make one. Yeah, let's throw a magnetic in here. That'll do. That'll do. That way when we come down here next time, this whole thing will be full. Trank's like, one sec. I think I've got one of those. See, the problem is using Ankbot doesn't combine. Like, what there needs to be is a combination between Ankbot, Deepbot, and Moobot and Nightbot, right? Somebody needs to make a combination of all four of those bots. And I think if they did so, they could probably make quite a bit of money. Quite a bit of money. Well, it needs to have a currency system that tracks users' hours and stores all that information on a separate database, which is fairly easy because it's usually tied to a Google Plus account with, like, you know, like Google Docs is usually where all that information shuffles over to. And it needs to have mini games. It needs to have mini games that you can customize. And then it needs the one that I'm missing, the one that I really want to do is trivia, right? None of the bots seem to have a trivia option, you know, like a trivia minigame. And it's the mini games that really make the bots interesting and fun, you know. So I would like to have, like, here's an example. Okay, Moobot has some really simple commands to it, right? But these commands only exist on Moobot, you know. And if I could get those minigames over to Ankbot, along with the battle system that I have and so on and so forth. And Okbot doesn't even do development anymore. It's no longer in development. So I mean, there's a big need for a brand new, usable, safe, secure bot for Twitch streamers, because none of the bots are particularly very good. Yeah, and I mean, the more mini games, the better. And another good one is if you can have it with a web UI, so that I can watch, like a Twitch dashboard, so I can see the dashboard and moderate the bot in one page. That would be the best. I don't know if I'm asking too much there. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Moobot won't track points. So there's no currency system that you can have with Moobot. Right? And Moobot's a bit slow. But Moobot's got a really, really good option for song requests that I really like. I mean, I was using Moobot only until people were like, no, we want a currency system. So I said, okay, I'll add the currency system. I added custom battles and everything using the Ankbot, but the Ankbot took up too much CPU. Way too much CPU. So I was forced to actually go get a VPS to host just that bot. I pay $12 a month because it eats up so much CPU. It needs its own VPS. All right. I need to go back down and get more biomass, I think. How are we coming with the pellets here? How many pellets do I have? Well, let's find out how close we are to the turbine, huh? Oh, 24 pellets. Okay. Yeah, I need more. Just randomly collected one bedrock. Now, however amount of views I have in the channel is how many the database would track. Because the moment somebody's in here for more than 15 minutes, their data's collected. And if they're not here for more than 15 minutes, then the data is destroyed, so to speak. Okay, so I came down here and I got about enough actual shit for about 2. Literally, I mean the word TWO pellets. 2 pellets. I think I should be super mining this shit. I'm willing to bet I can do a hell of a lot better than that. Fucking Icarus. No comment. I'll be right back, fellas. No comment. Can one claim to be an engineer without an engineering degree? Sure, absolutely they can. Okay, this time we're just going to go down and super dig the shit out of it, because I'm getting annoyed by the whole going down there, coming back up, going down there, coming back up. And if we super dig it, we should get between 2 and 500, I figure. Yeah, there you go, Meridian. Meridian, are you playing on Greg mode? Because that many PTGs should have probably done it. Yo, what's up, Elemental Overlord? How you doing today, buddy? Greg mode doesn't affect power, there's just noob mode and scarce. Really? Okay, well, Because when I did my first world, I was in, I think, noob mode, but I was only getting, I was getting 8 power per second from the PTGs. Ow. Yeah, am I misunderstanding the PTGs make 8 on normal mode and they only make like 4 in Greg mode? PTGs make 10, 4 on scarce. Okay. So, here's the next question. Empty fuel canisters requires iron pipe, right? Which means I need pipe extrusion plants. So let's start making the pipes for it now. Nope. Not there. There we go. Nope. Not there either. There we go. And I don't think that they need an output hopper. Last time I checked. But this does need an output hopper. Set to remove only. Ah, shit. There we go. And now I should be able to put iron into that bitch. Okay. Good. Let's see how close we are. All the people play on noob mode anyway. I tell you what, man. I get to do this again. I'm playing on noob mode again for sure. Definitely more enjoyable on noob mode. You know what? It takes all kinds, guys. It takes all kinds. Everybody has their own opinion on, like, what mode they want to play on, and so on and so forth. What do I have? Okay, so that's perfect. So where to put it? Where to put it? Where to put it? Oh, by the way, I need to change that mode. Oh my god, I'm out of biomass. I'm out of biomass. Like, I can make it, I can build it, but I can't fuel it. I can't fuel it. Alright. Like, I seriously, I'm like thinking to myself, you know what, why don't we just make fucking pipes that go down 500 meters and bring up... Because I don't have the tin. So I can't afford pipes. Icarus, we're working on the upgraded carts right now, that's why. That's it. We're working on the upgraded carts. Once we have the upgraded carts, then we'll work on getting more lines in and so on and so forth. You know. I'm actually concerned about one thing about the carts, though. They can only go to one thing at a time, right? So I have to run multiple lines for everything, right? So there's got to be like one line for iron and one line for lithium and one line for so on and so forth. Cryptic, if you've gotten away from smoking, get away from smoking. Don't go back to it. Don't go back to vaping. Don't go back to anything. If you can get away from it, get away from it, man. Okay, so I need more biomass. So I have to go down and I have to get more biomass. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But we're going to need to find some kind of permanent biomass line after this. Well, sort of? What do you mean, well, sort of? Because if I can make this one line be a backbone for like 10 other lines, that would be ideal. Okay. Which is what I intend to do, Profisto. You just need transfer stations. Or use pipes vertically. Oh, I see what you're saying, Cryptic. So you'd fan out, and then you'd have holes dug down to your next place. How the fuck do you get power down there? You'd have to take power from up top. Speaking of which, has anybody ever tried to build a turbine, like, down underground? Does that work? I can't imagine that it does, but I mean, turbines clearly need oxygen, and the reason the PTGs don't work underground is because they don't have enough oxygen. But I've never tried it. Okay. See, we're all just basically thinking the same thing. Efficiency, thank you for that host, dude. Alright. Now we're actually going to start making fuel. Let's find out. Missing empty fuel canister. Oh, that's because I only have iron pipe in here. Son of a bitch. I'm an idiot. I did this completely fucking wrong. Why does it say 7 free biomass? That's such a weird-ass number. my god, this is going to cost so much in the way of biomass. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't see another way to do it. Like, bringing up biomass and then filtering it would take so fucking long. It would just be a hell of a lot easier to dig a hole 500 down and throw a fucking set of pipes in it. They're so expensive in this mode. That's the only problem for me. I want to do pipes. I want to do pipes. But I just can't afford all those pipes. How many pipes can I afford? Well, none, because I don't have any fucking crystal. I don't have enough of anything to do pipes. Pipes aren't even an option for me. Well, then we're going to have to look at doing track. And they require organic rock. A lot of organic rock. Which I don't have a ton of. I mean, I've got a good amount of it, but if we're going down 500, okay, I'm gonna have to have. I'm just trying to do the math between the turned back, the angle down, the corner pieces, the additional angles, the straight track. I'm going to need at least 2 straight tracks, so it's 2 rock. Right? I'm probably going to need about 6 or 7 slope. And then I need 1 corner. So we're talking about 10, 15 rock. And that's not even including the conveyor or the iron belts. Or the iron bars. I mean, is it worth my time to wait until I've got the improved minecarts completed? It probably is. Probably is. I don't know what we're doing right now. We're doing copper plate. I don't think there's any copper left here. There isn't, so we don't need the copper plate. That can come out. And that means all the basic PCBs can be removed. Let's think of the next one we want to do. We need 50 titanium. That's incredibly expensive, but that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and put in enough for... Well, at 200, we should have enough for pretty much everything we need. So we want to do 4 there and 4 there. That should be enough for that. No, I'm sorry. That's only going to produce 20 pods. Do I have any in my inventory? I do. I've got quite a few in my inventory. Let's go ahead and just pop those in there, make that easier. I'm going to go for the speed carts. I'd prefer speed over anything else. But I mean, speed's important at first, but it gets less important the more carts you have. I think the speed carts are going to be more important than anything else, to be honest, because... Well, here's the question. Are the speed carts twice as fast? You know? Because if a speed cart, which is constantly going up an angle, is twice as fast because of the fact that it's going up and down, the limits are the load and unload stations. Yeah, the speed carts should have the advantage there. The only thing I'm concerned about is FPS lag. Speed carts are going to create a lot of FPS lag. Okay, we have 30 high energy composite fuel. Where are we going to put the beast? Which way are we going to point it? That's the next big question. I mean, to be honest, being next to the vet's the best place to have it. This is what I'm thinking. What? Did I do something wrong? This is a 4x3x3, right? I mean, did I fucking miss a block? No. It's all solid. You need to craft a machine placement at your base. A what? A machine placement? What? The fuck's a machine placement? The fuck's a machine placement? Okay, delete last block. And control left click. Oh! Oh, there we go. Okay. GG. It's fucking weird, but whatever. What is with that weird shit going on right here? What the fuck? Uh... Now let's see how its fuel is doing. Yeah, I don't think that's saturating that. Alright, well, let's get stupid then. Let's get stupid. Yep. I got a bunch of Mark IIIs on me. Look at that light show. Oh, you know what, Trank? I do have lenses. Thank you for reminding me. There we go. Yeah, but now it's eating fucking power. By the way, these are worthless, so let's just take those out. Oh yeah, that did it. It's still not keeping the lab powered. Actually, believe it or not, they were working. They were actually doing something, so I'm gonna put them back. I was wrong there. They were actually helping. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's just do this. Let's just make 2 more of the Mark IIs. That's probably a better idea. Yeah, it's funny because 1 Mark III would do this, but. There we go. That ought to take care of it. Wait, do they only do 182 power per second? I thought they did up to 300. This is fucking Greg mode, of course. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's give it a second. Yep, RPM level's 2000. That's where it maxes out. So, these extra 2 aren't really helping. I'm going to take them down and just see if that drops. Are we not even maxing out one of these? Maximum transfer is 120, so we should be. Ah, damn it, I just reset it on accident. But there we go. Not sure what's up with these fucking weird-ass ghost blocks, though. I'll see if I can't fix them by, sometimes if you build on top of shit, you can actually stop the bug from occurring. No, doesn't look like it. Maybe if I relog, maybe it's a lighting issue. I'm gonna relog real quick. What you up to, Raikona? Oh, there we go. That took care of it. Everything is also like a hell of a lot darker all of a sudden.
Yo, what's up, Benson? How you doing today, buddy? I'm fantastic, Vincent. Battle.